Guys, how did we let what happened to Toontown happen? How could we let Disney do us so dirty? Let me tell you something. If you don't know what Toontown is, leave, because I'm going to talk about it for a while and you're not going to understand what the fuck anything I'm saying means. If you do know what Toontown is, hello, thank you for staying. Toontown was the greatest game of all time. That's right, boys. It was off. God fucking shit. Toontown was, okay, so it was an online massive multiplayer RPG, I guess you can call it. It was an MMORPG made by Disney in June 2nd, 2003. How do I know it was June 2nd, 2003? That bitch was my fucking 3rd birthday. That's right. If you do the math, you'll find out that I'm 18. Fucking Toontown. This is gonna go into just basically a nostalgia trip of my fucking childhood, because when I was like 8, I was like, Papa, please, I'm so poor. I need the rations so I can play the Toontown. And my dad was like, all right, fucking whatever, do whatever you want, I don't give a shit. So he got me a Toontown subscription when I was like 8 years old, because it was only $9.95 a month, which that bitch is cheap as fuck, and he took it out of my allowance. But we won't talk about that. Toontown, alright, so if you don't know anything about the game, fuck off and die. What did I just say at the beginning of the video? If you don't know what Toontown is, there's the fucking door. Leave. Toontown is a game where basically all you have to do is you have to murder just an endless onslaught, a slaughter of cogs, which are machines that were made to ruin all the fun in the Toontown, which is where the whole game takes place, and you gotta brutally massacre as many as you can find. You start off with 2 different types of gags, which are your main types of weaponry, right? Your mass destruction on this godless earth, right? You get your squirt, which starts off as just you get a little fucking flower on your shirt, you press a button, it sprays them in the fucking face. It's got a high hit counter, but it doesn't do as much damage as your fucking throw. That's right. What can you do in the game? You can throw little mini pies at the beginning, because that's your first of 10 levels. It has a lower hit chance of the fucking squirts, but it hits harder. So why wouldn't you use it more, you dumb fuck? Learn how to play video games, you fucking idiot. You use the hardest attacks first, and then when you run out of all those, use the softer attacks. Do I need to explain video games for you? I need to hear this. This is getting intense. Oh, that's the good stuff. As you progress through the game, you unlock different types, oops, I can't say that word. You unlock different types of gags, right? So you can choose between, your first choice option is between, it's between sound, which hits all enemies, has a high hit rate, but does very little damage, and drop, which has a very, very low hit rate, but you kill people with that shit. I'm not even fucking with you. You murder innocent lives with that shit. It's great. I've never felt murder portrayed so realistically by a game made by Disney in 2003. How did you do that? How did they make a game that was so compelling? You don't give a shit about the story. It's not about the story. It's about murder. That's all you're fucking focused on in the game. You do a little quest so you can murder more things. How did they make a game so great? They were like, oh, everybody loves this game. It's doing so great. We're making lots of money. Let's cancel it for no reason and not have a big fucking deal about the cancellation. Oh! Yeah, it's fine. I didn't want to play the game anymore anyway. I was 13 when the game shut down. That doesn't matter. I'm 18 now. I still want to fucking play that game. But I know what you may be thinking. David, you can still play the game. Yeah, you can, and I do sometimes. Every now and then when I want to, like, be a child again, I'm like, I'll play Toontown for, like, 3 hours, and then realize that it's only really fun to play as a kid, and it kind of loses all of its charm when you're an adult and you're playing Toontown, knowing that everyone you're playing with is most likely a child And it's just not the same. Like, it's the same, yeah, sure, but it's not the fucking... I don't have to pay money for it, which makes me believe that capitalism is dead. And if there's one thing I believe in more purely than anything in my life, it is fucking capitalism. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something else about fucking Toontown. It's not really about Toontown. It's in the same vein because it has to do with my childhood. So this is probably just going to be a, like I said in the beginning, a nostalgic-filled fucking... who cares? I don't give a fuck. You ever own a DSi when you were a child? I did. And you know what was the first app I downloaded on that? PictoChat. Then after that, you know what I fucking downloaded? It's a little app by the name of Flipnote. I don't know if any of you remember the app Flipnote, but I wasn't a popular creator, but I knew a lot of the popular creators on that app. What the basic premise is you fucking make like, what is it? You just make stop motion things, and that's it. They don't make it difficult for you. They make it easy. All you have to do. I just want to watch somebody just draw over a YouTube video. Guess what? You could do that. I say could past tense for a reason. You can't really anymore because they shut down all their servers, and it makes me very sad. And unlike Toontown, you can't play it anymore. And it crushed all of my hopes and dreams for becoming the man that I truly want to be. And now that I no longer can use the app formerly known as PictoChat, I am nothing but a husk, a true shell of the man that I once was. But on the bright side, we still got fucking Toontown. So when I want to feel like a child again, I can go bust on Toontown. I can't play Club Penguin anymore, so this is my fucking this is right here, right there. This little special gift right here. This is all me. This is Toontown right here. Give it a little peck on the cheek. A little peck on the cheek. I don't cheat on my significant other, who will go nameless in this video because I don't want to share my personal information with you. Telling you I was 18 was enough. Get the fuck out of my personal business and go fuck yourself. Why do you keep being so fucking nosy, fucking narc? So Toontown was a good game. A very underrated game. I don't understand why it was needlessly canceled. I really don't. Especially because they didn't even make a big deal about it. They just canceled the game. And it was very unfortunate for people like myself at the time. I still played Toontown when I was like 13. And I remember, you know, that was like right when I was falling off of it. But I remember like a year or two later, I was like, oh, I want to see how Toontown's doing. And like I just looked it up and I was like, it was like, yeah, we shut this shit down. But then I saw Toontown rewritten and it was like, we put that shit back up. So on the bright side, you know, you still have something for Toontown, but for PictoChat, you know, not PictoChat, I'm fucking dumb. Flipnote, they're the same thing, shut up. Things like Flipnote, you know, those will be only long and forgotten memories that I only hope to bring up every now and then. I don't really know what the purpose of this video was. I really like making these videos where I get angry because I think it's funny. And I hope somebody else does because I really do like making these videos, and I like that you guys like watching them too, because that makes me feel good on the inside. It makes me feel like I'm being a good boy. So thank you, anybody who's been watching this. That's gonna do it for this one though. I don't really have a title planned for this one, so I don't know what the fuck the title says, but it's probably something dumb. I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless, though. If you liked it, good for you. Don't leave a like on this video. I don't deserve anything. If you didn't like the video, be sure to leave a dislike, because I hate myself just as much as you hate me. Trust me, there's no denying that one there, Chief. I am a self-loathing asshole. If you like this video, though, feel free to subscribe. I post content almost daily. I try to, at least. It's not like a promise that I've made to anybody. It's just like, I get bored, and then I'm like, I really want to fucking talk about Toontown and just fucking scream for like 10 minutes and get all this energy out of my system. So then I pull up the phone and I'm like, here I am. I also switched to front-facing camera. I hope that helps out with the quality and makes this acne-riddled face look a little bit more high definition. So yeah, you know, don't like the video. If you liked it, just like it. You know what I mean? Like it on the inside, like it in your brain, like it in your head. Be like, yeah, this shit was good. Don't fucking like it. Don't validate me. I don't deserve that. Subscribe if you want to, though. That one I do have to recommend. I think I've already said this. I didn't get any sleep last night. I've just been fucking my own ass. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I know I didn't do the bit in the last video, but that's because it's like a tired bit and it's kind of running old. So I don't know if I'm going to do it very much anymore. If there's high demand for me to keep doing the fucking vape end bit, like maybe I'll start doing it again. But I didn't think it was that funny. I just like, at first I was like, oh, it can be a running gag. And then like after the third time, I was like, this shit don't fucking fly anymore. That means I do have to find a better outro though. And that's gonna take a little bit of work. But I'll probably think of something. So leave.